Hi, this is Andy at the English Watch, and I've just picked up the Rolex video that dropped earlier today that they've entitled New Watches 2023. So what we're going to do is we're going to step through its slow motion, pause at some interesting points, and just ponder what Rolex could have up their sleeve for us next week. Right, so let's get going. Now the video starts with lots of water and a reveal of what is most definitely an Explorer 1. Now this is the potential anniversary watch for the 70th anniversary of climbing Mount Everest, not necessarily for the release of the Explorer. So I predicted potentially this could be either a white dial, so a polar dial to celebrate the Everest challenge, or it could be the introduction of a larger sized Explorer. So I think the demise of the 39 going down to a 36 a couple of years ago, and talking to the Rolex authorised dealer the other day, he did say that there was less interest in the 36mm than there was originally in the 39. So could this be a introduction of a 41, so using the Oyster Perpetual size case? We'll see. So this looks like a revised steel Yachtmaster, where the 40mm in steel that has a sort of a grey bezel as opposed to the sort of blackened bezel of the Everose and yellow gold Yachtmaster 40s. This looks like a reimagination of the steel Yachtmaster with that black bezel, and the case looks a little more slab-sided, so doesn't have the rounded oyster style case. So that's interesting, and that could be a pretty cool watch. Now detail, the golden sands. So clearly gold is in the air. Obviously we've got the anniversary of the Submariner and the Daytona, I guess either of which could come in yellow gold. And then a very peculiar orangey sort of sunsetty dial with a gold applied coronet. Now typically the professional models don't come with applied coronets, that's usually the dressier pieces. So this could be a new dial for an Oyster Perpetual, could be for a Datejust. Very interesting, but a nice little burst of colour there. And then the golden sands, so maybe that's a hint of what's to come. Cityscape, water, sports, yachting, excellent. So could be something to do with new materials. Titanium's been spoken about a lot. There's lots of aquatic themes. So there seems to be something going on in the old waterworks. So dive watch. Maybe that's 60th anniversary. Submariner. And what's this? A green dial, again with a gold coronet. Now what could that possibly be? It's a bit of a sunburst dial again, or sunray dial. Who knows? Now here we have an oyster bracelet with slim lugs, and this potentially is a gold GMT. So you can see the GMT hand there, and the gold tip to the seconds hand, the indices, and the infills on the GMT bezel. Now could this be a new black bezel with gold? Maybe. It's difficult to say, isn't it? Could it be the Coke? Maybe it's a Coke in gold. That's an interesting concept, isn't it? And here we have what I can only describe as a Cellini. So it's got a very subtle coin edge into the outer case, and inside there's like a whitish sort of champagne dial. That's got to be a Cellini. And then the Perpetual Road. What is this? I can only imagine what they're describing here is the Daytona. I mean, they're using it like a speed bowl, a greeny dial with what looks to be a yellowy gold case. Surprise, surprise. Then Challenge up in the snowy mountains. What could that be? Well, guess what, guys? Could be Everest, couldn't it? Maybe that polar dial for the Explorers coming after all. And that's it. That's their presentation. So lots to get into there. Some new dials, orange. Not seen orange for a while. Clearly lots of aquatic themes, so things going on with the Submariner. Interesting to see that Yachtmaster, gold GMT, but also lots of snowy themes, Everesty themes. So definitely doing something for the 70th anniversary of ascending Everest. So fingers crossed for a polar dial for a 41mm Explorer. We'll see. Anyway, that's my quick take. I'm Andy. This has been the English Watch. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.